Salam alaikum. This is now chapter 37 called Return to Dehradun. Panchi. After we left Shimla, we drove back to Dehradun. We all moved into the Raichand manor again. I was so happy to be back home. I had a would-be sister-in-law. Siddharth, my brother, was so happy. Raina was made him happy. I went into my old room and everything was just where I liked it. Except Mom, I missed her a lot. But I knew we would avenge her death. And then Rajveer came into my room and I lay my head on his chest as he knew I was missing Mom. After a bit, Rajveer took out a ring from his back pocket and he said, as he got down on one knee, "My dear Panchi, ever since I laid my eyes on you, I wanted to give you all the joys of the world. But because of my curse, I could not do that. But today, I will ask you, do you want to spend the rest of your life with me as my wife?" Panchi, I was in shock, but I said, yes, I will, Rajveer. Today, I'm so happy. I love you, Rajveer, and I will happily become your wife. After everyone came in clapping and I realized it was planned and everyone was involved. Dad was happy. He asked David if he wanted to marry Sugandh. David said yes. And even Aditya and Arima were in love, and Aditya had asked my auntie Misha and Uncle Kabir if he could marry Arima. Aunt Misha said yes, but Uncle Kabir told him no, and Aditya got sad and angry. After that, we went to Mount College to meet all the supernaturals. Uncle Kabir, Uncle Kabir, Aunt Misha, and Arima stayed back at Mount College. Good witches. What is happening here? What devil is this? It's so powerful. We witches can't even go into our houses until we use our blood to make a star. Because that's like the evil that's coming to it. Good werewolves. This is a hybrid's job. He's done something like this, and because of him, we're all getting put down. Vampires, good ones. We're having the same problem. We can't go nowhere. We're just feeling our hunger's too much. Something is going on and we have to sort it out. Because we can't even talk, we just telepathically because someone's gonna catch it and we can't trust anyone. Sugandh, I have an idea. Why don't we use a fake plan and then we write down the real one on a paper? How's that sound? Every supernatural being. Fabulous plan. But who are you? Then a handsome young vampire boy came towards her and he kissed her hand. David wanted to curse him. Sugandh gave him the wait for it look. And she then gave him a hard slap and said, "Don't you dare touch me again. I'm engaged to David. He is my soulmate." And David kissed her passionately. The guy growled and walked off. Then a witch came. She was David's mom. And she asked Sugandh, "My child, who are you? And who are your mom and dad?" Sugandh replied, "My mom's name is Pia and my dad's name is Abhi Raichand." Every supernatural gasped. "You're their daughter?" Sugandh told them she was the youngest. She had a brother and a sister older than her. An old witch came and she was very sweet. She told her that Abhay and Pia were famous in the supernatural world, so that made them powerful. And this time Sugandh grasped. She knew her mom and dad's love story was unique, but she had no idea they were famous. Everyone smiled and David's mom gave Sugandh the gift of acceptance, and now she was her would-be daughter-in-law. Officially, everyone clapped at the engagement. Now that all the Raichand kids were engaged, officially except Panchi, Rajveer's parents came and his sister, and they gave her a pair of golden bangles and an ancestral necklace, and they were also engaged in the supernatural world. They were congratulated. And after that, everyone started creating their plan. Everyone knew their positions, but they couldn't attack until the full moon night came. It was still half a year away, and they all had to return home. And Abi was thinking of Bia, and she appeared, and Abi told her how all of their kids were engaged. Officially, Bia was happy, and she asked Abi to get his heart married first. He accepted without a second thought. She smiled at him, and she wanted to kiss Abi, but she knew he wouldn't feel it. Bia, I was so happy. My son and my daughters were engaged to their soulmates, and I told Abi to get Siddharth married first. He agreed without thinking. I love him for it. He made me happy, and I hoped they would succeed in the war. We had the army and the plan. We had the willing soldiers. Now I was waiting until I could help them, but Mom told me to be patient. So I did, as I was told. So this was chapter 37. I hope you enjoyed it, and yeah, this was like when I started promoting my other book, which I'll probably read after I read another English book out. Okay, happy reading, lovelies.